I'll go to the gentleman from Nevada for 5 minutes.
This hearing has been quite an embarrassment. For over a year now, Republicans have alleged that the IRS was engaged in a conspiracy directed by or on behalf of the White House to target its political enemies. But neither this committee nor the Inspector General has identified any evidence to back up this allegation. The whole charade, and Mr. Chairman, you say that we're not allowed to ask about the motives of other members, then how about asking about the motives of the hearing itself, the integrity of the hearing itself, the fact that the chairman has continued to conclude the outcome without allowing the information to be presented in an impartial and complete way so that the members can do our job as we are elected to do. And this is a serious committee that has serious responsibilities. And I've said before that I want to get to the bottom of things, that there was wrongdoing at the IRS and that we should fix it. But we can't fix it when the House Republicans continue to establish unfair, unsubstantiated, and unfounded allegations against what we do have, which are the facts. So you may be entitled to your own opinion, but you're not entitled to your own facts. Commissioner, have you, since you've been in this position, identified any evidence that IRS employees were part of a conspiracy to intentionally target the President's political enemies?
I'm not aware of any evidence.
Thank you.
That's evidence.
This is the same answer that we've received now from 41 other witnesses interviewed by this committee, including senior officials at the IRS, the Treasury Department, and the Department of Justice. The senior group manager in Cincinnati told us that it was his employees who first came up with the inappropriate screening criteria in an attempt to treat similar cases consistently. Is that your understanding of how that process came about?
That's my understanding, although I would say I haven't done any independent investigation.
This employee told us that he is a conservative Republican. In fact, none of the 41 individuals told the committee that the White House directed, suggested, or even knew about their conduct when it was going on. The Inspector General, Russell George, told us the same thing, that he identified no evidence of White House involvement. He confirmed that IRS employees in Cincinnati, and I quote, developed and implemented inappropriate criteria, unquote. Is that your understanding as well?
That's my understanding from what I've read in the newspapers and heard in hearings. I have not myself independently determined that.
When the Inspector General testified before the Ways and Means Committee on May 17, 2013, the Inspector General was asked by Ranking Member Sandy Levin whether he had found any evidence of political motivation in the selection of the tax-exempt applicants. In response, the Inspector General answered, "We did not, sir." Commissioner, do you have any reason to doubt the Inspector General's findings?
I do not.
In addition to all of these findings, on June 18, 2014, the White House sent a letter to Ways and Means Chairman Dave Camp. This letter explained that the White House also searched its records and did not identify any emails between Ms. Lerner and any member of the Executive Office of the President from January 2009 to 2011. I ask unanimous consent to enter this letter from the White House dated June 18, 2014.
Without objection, so ordered.
Allegations that the White House directed or subliminally coerced the IRS to target applicants for tax-exempt status are unfounded. And I hope that we put these reckless accusations to rest and finally begin focusing on the facts. I agree, one statement that I agree with the other side about, the public is upset. Part of the reason they're upset is the behavior of the chairman and this committee of how they have politicized this issue. When I listen to my constituents, what they tell me, Mr. Chairman, is that they're sick and tired of this process being used against them. We are one nation, and it's time for us to act.
I thank the gentleman. I now